Network to the world. Subscribe now to the Hot 97 YouTube channel. It's Ebro in the Morning with Laura Stiles and Rosenberg.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's Ebro, Laura Rosenberg, and in the studio today, dropping his first album, Young Bleu. Give it up one time, Young Bleu. On the show. Bleu, what up, man?
What up? What's good?
I got a couple of questions. A, how did you come up with the name Young Bleu? Where's that from?
It was just a childhood name for real. Just, my favorite color was blue. It really ain't just the whole story.
Ain't
like
no whole
that.
story.
Yeah.
Like, it's really simple.
Yeah.
Well, because then my next question is, why did you decide to spell blue like blue cheese? You know what I'm saying? Instead of B-L-E-U instead of B-L-U-E.
Yeah, that came from when I was 16. I was going to the studio to work with Drummer Boy, and we had like a little single out, and we was just working, and one day he had gave me a CD of the Bounce Down. My name spelled like that, and I was just like, man, I probably just keep it like that.
That.
I thought it was like a conspiracy, so I was like, he probably wanted me to spell it like that. You know what I'm saying?
So the question is, was he doing that intentionally, or is he just a horrible speller?
Yeah. Yes, I was
Shout
like,
to Drummer Boy.
Yeah, but I was just like, it sound dope. Like it looked dope.
So a lot of people think, I'm sure they heard Your Mind Still and think like you just popped out of nowhere. But the truth is, you've been putting in work for a long time, mixtapes, and going viral and doing things down in Mobile, Alabama, songwriting, everything. Tell us that story. You just mentioned being 16 when you started, but tell us the whole journey.
Like I started off like in the mixtape world for real, like back when Spin Real and my mixtape was popping, and I used to, you know what I'm saying, every time I drop a mixtape, it just used to go crazy. So I just used to be just touring and just touring on like doing shows and like, in the South, and then I started moving up towards like the Midwest and stuff like that. So I've been on the underground scene like 4 years. Like I dropped like 3 mixtapes. Each of those songs, each project got like at least a gold or a platinum song off each mixtape that I dropped before this. So I had like 3 plaques before this Drake one. So like I've been grinding on the underground scene.
But how did it start though? Because you jump right back into I've been doing mixtapes, and you mentioned being 16 and meeting, and working with credible producers. Yeah. So when did you find your voice? Like when did you decide, like, hey, I want to take this seriously?
Yeah, like when I was rapping with Drummer Boy, I was a little more. I was kind of like in and out the streets for real. So I wasn't really taking it serious like that. Like I'd be like I came to New York, did like a little press run and stuff like that, and then I went right back to my, to my neighborhood. But I started taking it serious because I used to rap lyrical when I was working with Drummer Boy. I used to be like real lyrical, and then when I came back, my voice got deeper. I started growing up, and then once my voice changed, I started catching on. I started getting more fans. Like once I got that deeper voice, I started getting more fans. I was like, this probably be the wave for me. I probably need to just stay in this lane, and it just started taking off for me a little bit.
Now, you said you was more of a rapper, leaning in the lyrics and really getting into it. How do your album? I'm looking at the new album on Apple Music. I think it's categorized as R&B and soul. Yeah. But there's people in the R&B world that purist R&B is like, nah. Young Bleu is hip hop. That ain't R&B. Yeah. How do you? Because there is that world. There's that hybrid world of you're singing on records. The records still have a hip hop feel to it, but we've had R&B records that feel hip hop, and we've had hip hop records that feel R&B. So it is look, ain't no hip hop without R&B. So we already know that. But how do you quantify and qualify yourself?
To be honest, I really don't even know at this point. Like I don't really know like what I categorize myself as. For real, I'm just like a general artist. I just say general. I just make all type of music. I'm like diverse. Like my intro, I'm rapping, lyrical. The next song, I'm singing. You know what I'm saying? It's just all type of music on there. Like I just name it R&B because most of my R&B records like be the ones that
take off.
That take off.
Tell us about your friendship with Boogie Cousins, who it sounds like DeMarcus Cousins of the NBA has played a role in your career and in your life.
that's my boy. Like we from the same city, Mobile, Alabama. So we just stick together. Try to make things happen from each other because we ain't got a lot of rappers, just famous musicians from our city like that. So, I feel like bro just, doing what he can to, keep our culture going. You know what I'm saying, and keep us scribing and going.
Was he really the link for Drake to you guys end up doing the record together?
Yeah, he was the direct link.
So how'd that happen?
When I had dropped my EP, like he was just on it. I had dropped that Love Scars EP. It was like 6 songs, and he was just on it. He was like, man, I love this song right here. Your Mind Still. I can hear Drake on it. And I was just like, yeah.
That sounds great, Sal.
Great idea.
Yeah,
cool.
Nah, I just ain't like I ain't really just was thinking that far. Like, okay, yeah, wow, Drake not gonna hop on it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So he was like, I'm gonna hit him up. I'm like, yeah.
I won't hold my breath.
Yeah. I just ain't right now. And I was just getting out of a situation, and I was like, I wasn't really up for no letdown, so I wasn't trying to get myself excited. I was like, it's a 90% chance that it won't happen, 99% chance that it won't happen. And then Drake hit me up the next week. It was like, send me the record, and I had rushed to the studio, got the record together and sent it to him. So it really just happened like overnight, for real.
Now, I'm sure that opened up the floodgates, right? Because now looking at the album, I saw, I think I saw you over in Africa. You collab with Davido. Then you got the record. You already put out Chris Brown, 2 Chainz. You got Gunna on here. You got Jeezy on the album. Kehlani's on the album. Her's on the album. Moneybagg Yo, John Legend. A Boogie's on the album.
Dang.
So, is after the Drake feature is when all these features happen, or you had some of these already?
I had some of them already, but yeah, I mean, I feel like that people already knew about me, like on the underground scene, but I feel like the Drake, you know what I'm saying, put like people on the radar, like it made people, you know what I'm saying, other people open up to my music and realize like how dope it was, and probably just made people want to work with me, or just made them more open to working with me if I do reach out, you know what I'm saying.
Now, on this, who's not on here that you wanted to have on here? You got any collabs, anything that you wasn't able to make the album? Because I'm sure, knowing that it took you a long time to get to this official album release, Moon Boy, which is out Friday. I imagine you're gonna be dropping a lot of heat after this.
Yeah, like I got a record with Chloe Bailey and Wale that I had put together that I didn't get to drop because Columbia ain't cleared for this project. And I wanted that to be on there, but it ain't happen. But I ain't tripping. That's probably like the only one that I just had that I didn't get for real. Like every feature that I wanted.
Laura, you was telling me about the Chloe Bailey doing a cover of his,
right? We were just talking about it before you came in. How Chloe Bailey did a cover of one of your joints, and then you reacted to it, and that's how I was gonna ask you, did you guys end up hooking up and creating something?
Yeah, we ended up creating something, but it wasn't that record, and they was kind of like It'd be some label politics. Yeah, label politics stuff. Like they wanted, like I was telling them we could do still do the record, but they like wanted Drake to stay on it, and I was like, bro, I can't make, I can't make bro stay on the record. Like I can't make him just stay on the record. If that's not what they want to do. I just feel like it was just unfortunate that it happened like that, because like I feel like I was already getting blessed, like, you know what I'm saying, I ain't want to just ask for too much, like, hey bro, you know what I'm saying, do this for me too, you know what I'm saying. So and then it just ended up not happening. So but Chloe cool though, she ended up still putting up to the studio. We did another record that was just like I said, some politic with the label type stuff, you know what I'm saying. I don't think she had
Sony,
personal.
am I right in understanding that you had already you're on Empire now, shout out to Ghazi and the team over there, and you were once signed to Sony though, but they didn't know what to do with you. Yeah,
I was signed to Columbia for like 2 years, but I had went, like I was dropping records over there, but it was all like I said, just organic stuff. It wasn't nothing really that they was doing that was making the records go. It was just I was just dropping like, you know what I'm saying, underground records that was just, you know what I'm saying, going crazy. really just doing most of it myself for real. So
I know I shouldn't ask this question in 2021, but I'm going to press forward anyway.
Damn it, man.
In the video for Your Mind Still,
yeah.
I couldn't help but notice the lovely bride you had in the video. How many wardrobe malfunctions did she have when she was running down the aisle?
Yo, man, come on, man.
I mean, Ebro, have you watched the video?
I was waiting for it too, but it's come on, man.
I don't really know. I wasn't even really in there when she was shooting her part for real like that. I was like kind of on the outside working.
Oh, damn, you fucking up, young Blue.
Now, no real question with regard to the video though. It looked like those were people. Some of those people weren't actors that were like. It looked like people that was actually from Mobile in that video.
Yeah, like a couple of like my homeboy, you know what I'm saying, was in the video. My dad was in the video.
Which one's your dad?
He was the one. He looked like me. He looked like an older version of me. It was a real quick like. But they first they had him like rapping a part of Drake verse, but then I guess they end up taking it out. But he was in the video though.
So did you even make the ask for Drake to do the video, or was you like, nah, I got the verse. Let me just go ahead and do this video.
Yeah, I asked him. He when I asked him, he was like his foot was broke.
Oh, that was when he had the surgery or something.
Yeah, he couldn't. That was before anybody even knew his foot was broke. So, you know, they just wanted to get the video out. So I was just like, you know what I'm saying? You know?
It still works. Look, the video's
like how
fire.
much can you know what I'm saying? You did the song. Like, you can't press for nothing. If bro really want to do it, he gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like it was just kind of bad timing, but it still worked. Like the video still.
No, it did numbers.
It's dope.
Yeah, it did numbers for sure.
What can you tell us about Mobile, Alabama? Like a lot of people don't really know a whole lot. Yeah, Charles Barkley's from Mobile, Alabama, no?
No.
Or no, he went to Alabama. I'm messing that up. Who? So you said DeMarcus Cousins. Anyone else that we know from Mobile, Alabama? And what's it like? I mean, obviously, when people up here think Alabama, I'll be honest, we think racist.
Yeah.
We think we probably have a lot of prejudgments about it. What could you say about Mobile?
I mean, we ain't just really had a lot of rappers. We got a wave going right now though. But back in the day, like it was like Rich Boy, Mr. Big, Dirty Boys from Mobile. But these days is like Rilo, Flo Millie.
Oh, Flo Millie is from Mobile. That's right.
Yeah, Flo Millie. Me, No Cap. It's some people popping from there right now. So, you know, we got a little wave going right now. But as far as like just the history of Mobile, like we got more famous like people like Hank Aaron from Mobile. The dude that created Apple, like right up the street from Mobile, a place called
Steve Jobs.
Yeah, Steve Jobs.
I mean, not Steve Jobs, Tim Cook.
Yeah, Mobile, we got like one of the biggest like oil imports, like ports down there. We like the biggest. We invented Mardi Gras. It started in Mobile, Alabama.
Really?
Yeah, Mardi Gras started in my city. That's just a few things. Other than that, we ain't really just got a lot going on. I ain't finna say we just got a lot going on, but you know what I'm saying?
That's all interesting though. Tim Cook, sure enough, was born there, and Barkley went to Auburn, which is 200 miles away from Mobile, which shows how little we know. You know what I'm saying about Alabama. That's interesting, man.
Yeah, but
So
DeMarcus
who are you? Are you Auburn Tigers or Crimson Tide? Are you like a Roll?
I'm Roll Tide for sure. Like I gotta be Roll Tide. Like for real. Auburn, like I feel like Alabama will represent the whole Alabama.
Have you gone to any like Alabama games, anything like that? Met Nick Saban and them yet?
Yeah, I've been to Alabama.
What are those games like?
Crazy. I mean, they be lit. Like them fans crazy. Like Alabama fans really crazy. Like they real deal fans. Like, they don't like to lose.
Yo, I don't think Alabama will never have a professional team, right? With all of with the college teams being so dominant there.
Yeah. They probably not. It probably be soon though, because we really stepping into that, like, you know, entertainment, like, you know what I'm saying, right now. Like we really stepping into that. And I feel like a lot of times it do start with artists. People don't realize how big of influence like artists bring to a city. You know what I'm saying? Like hip hop bring to a city. You won't really understand it until like a lot of people start blowing up from the city, and then you got more fashion stores moving there. You know, it's just one step at a time. Really, you know.
And Ebro, they do have a professional team. It's called Alabama.
You know
I
what
feel
I
like
mean?
Alabama
One,
could be
one
some
where the
professional team.
players get paid to play.
Fan.
That's what I
Well,
meant.
you know, at least they'll get paid for their likeness this
They
year.
don't get paid for their performance on the field, though.
What's the food? What's the food in Mobile, Alabama? Is there a thing that, like, if you go to Mobile, the one thing you got to go eat is this?
I mean, Mobile, seafood in Mobile, like we just got like we got all type of like crawfish. Y'all mess with crawfish down here?
Yeah.
I've never had crawfish in my life.
Yeah, for real.
Well, if you go to New Orleans, they have it. I don't think. I mean, they eat lobster and
Lemon
crab
pepper
and things.
crawfish?
Yeah, I mean, if you go down south, but up here, there's not like a crawfish spot. They're eating crab and lobster and
Right.
They
that sort of thing.
sophisticated up here. yeah, but like I feel like the seafood really just what set it off down there, and soul food and stuff like that. Like they ain't really got a lot of soul food spots up here. Probably in Jersey.
No, you got to go to Harlem. You can find a few
Harlem,
good spots in Harlem.
Yeah. But it's a lot of good spots in the South though. Like it's just all around. You know. Yeah.
Young Bleu, his new album Moon Boy is out this Friday. Go look for it. Let's play this way more close stuck in a box. Actually, let's play the joint where you sample SWV.
Okay.
Baddest with Chris Brown, 2 Chainz. We'll run that joint with Drake. It's been a pleasure to meet you, sir.
Yeah. Okay.
Keep grinding, man.
For sure. Appreciate it.
Pleasure, man. Good luck.
For sure.